What's up, YouTube? Y'all, it's your boy Dez, and I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video, as y'all can see. And I'm back up on this motherfucking screen. And I got a lot to talk. I'm gonna tell y'all a little. Well, it's not a story time because it's basically today, but it is a story time, I guess, if you want to call it that. But anyways, let me tell y'all like what the fuck been going on and what's going on in my life. So, make a long story short. I applied for this hospital job, housekeeping, and they pay 15 an hour or whatever, and you know, everything good, everything smooth or whatever, right? So so I she told me fill out the application or whatever. I talked to the hiring manager. She told me fill out the application. I filled out the application. Then like 2-3 days later, she scheduled me an interview. Mind y'all, she went on vacation, so somebody else did my interview. So I went to my interview. It took me forever to find the motherfucking building. But I went to my interview, and then she wasn't there, so a man did my interview. Basically, so I did my interview. Make a long story short, I left. 2 days later, I called back and was just, you know, saying if I was hired or whatever, right? So, with that being said, I called back and I asked to speak to the man that hired me. I forgot his name. But he answered the phone anyway. I didn't even know his name, but he answered anyway. So, I was like, well, am I hired? You know, like, am I hired? So, he was like, yes, I hired you. But, you just need to wait for the hiring manager. The hiring manager to get back from vacation. So, make a long story short, the hiring manager came back from vacation. And then she did my onboarding. So she did my onboarding. I had to stay on the phone with her though, so I can get her the information or whatever, right? So she did my onboarding, and she said the last step I would have to do is get my drug test. Remind y'all, I do smoke weed, but I stopped, so I don't smoke weed no more. I only smoke tobacco, which is Black & Milds, Jizz, Black & Milds. So, with that being said, I would say like 6-7 days ago, I did smoke weed, and that was my last day smoking weed. But I didn't know, well, I did know, but I didn't know that, before I even get to that part. So remind y'all, I knew I couldn't use my P, so I used my Ghost the little brother P, so I wouldn't fail, you know, and just in case, you know. So, make a long story short, I use this P. Remind y'all, y'all know it gotta be a temperature on the P when you give them the P. It gotta be warm. It gotta be bubbles. It gotta be bubbles. It gotta be warm. Like, the fuck out my face with that bullshit. Like, come on now. So, make a long story short, today, July 7th, July 20th, 2022 is today, and that's the day, which is today, I went and got my drug test. So, I went to the thing. It took me a minute to find that. But I went there, and basically, I had to get my blood drawn, I had to get another needle, and I had to do my drug test. So I get in the bathroom or whatever. After she draw my blood and give me the other little needle, whatever I needed. I don't even know what the fuck it was called, but I was making sure, like, the fuck, yeah, bitch, don't put no motherfucking needle on me and not tell me what the fuck you putting on me. The fuck. So, with that being said, I went in the bathroom and I had my god sister brother P. I had it in a container that I got from my doctor, which was 2 days ago, which was July the 18th, because I had an appointment. I had a physical. So Then, yeah, when I got in the bathroom, I closed the door because you don't have to have the door open or nothing. So I closed the door. She was like, don't flush the toilet, because if you flush the toilet, you have to start all over again. So I did not flush the toilet. And I would have made a shit, I had to start all over again. But either way, I was mad as shit, and let me tell y'all why. Yeah, bitch was crying tears, like tears. Not there, not in the facility. Facility. Like, but not in there. I was crying when I got in the house. Well, not in the house, but like, my eyes was watering when I was on a bus. And then I actually was crying when I was outside. Let me just say outside. Because I was in the house when I was crying. But, so I was in the bathroom. I took the urine from, you know, y'all gotta hide that shit real good. You can't put it in your pocket. You can't put it in your sock. Can't do none of that. And they got this little locker room when you go in there. Before you even go inside the bathroom, you gotta put your wallet, your bag, whatever you got that you brung in that locker. So they be making sure, like, bitch, you good. Now you can go to the bathroom. Now you can pee. Now you can do this. Now you can do that. So make a long story short, I went in the bathroom. I closed the door. You can't even lock the door because you only get 2 minutes to pee. After the 2 minutes, they're coming in there and see what the fuck you're doing. So, make a long story short, I closed the door. I took the urine, the cup that he peed in, and I poured it in the other cup that the lady gave me. Remind you, they don't give you a top for that. They just give you the container, so you don't close the container after you pee in it. Remind you, his pee was not warm, like, cause I made him pee in it last night, and then I went today, and it was like, keep it warm, keep it warm, keep it warm, keep it warm, keep it warm. And me not knowing, like, pee feel warm to me, like, so I'm not like, she left.
You ain't got a phone?
Huh?
You ain't got a phone?
What you mean?
You got a phone now?
That's her phone?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking that. I swear to God, I was thinking that, but I ain't never
So
asked
where's the
her.
old phone at then?
I don't know. But anyway, so, yeah, the pee gotta be warm. So, like, me not knowing, like, it just felt warm to me. So I wasn't sure, like, if it was warm, if it was cold. It was like it wasn't freezing. Fuck, they ain't had no ice in it. Like, the fuck? So, but it mattered too. Make a long story short, I was so mad. I was so irritated because I pulled the urine in the cup. Remind you, I pissed all on my fucking hand. That's not even mine. Had to wash my fucking hands. Had to constantly wash my hands because I was not going for none of that shit. So, with that being said, after I pulled the his urine in the other container that I would have to pee in, I opened the door. I gave her the cup. I washed my hands, and I was like, well, how long do it take to come back? And she was like, this pee don't have a temperature. So with that being said, after she say it don't have a temperature, you already know what that means. You already know, bitch, what that means. So in my head is spinning. My mind is racing. Everything is racing, and I'm the last one in the race. Like, the fuck? So, that being said, I didn't want to leave without peeing, because if I leave without peeing, I'ma just be looking stupid. Like, basically, I'ma look guilty. I'ma look dumb. I'ma look stupid as fuck. So, with being said, I called my mother because my mother always had good advice. And, let me stop. But for real, like, I called my mother because she was like, I'll give you a bottle of water so you can pee. Remind you, I never even peed. So, I didn't even need a bottle of water, but I just took it so I wouldn't go to, you gotta play smart. But, bitch, I was playing dumb, basically, because I should have made sure the pee was really warm. It had little bubbles, at least some type of bubbles, but how the fuck I'm supposed to do that? Bitch, I can't put it in the microwave. Bitch, I put it under the clothes. I put it in my clothes. I made sure. I tried to do everything in my best interest to make sure that shit was warm. But that's what happened. And then she was like, so do you want to try again? So I'm like, yeah, I'll try again. So then I went back in the bathroom, and then I actually peed in the container, and bitch, my piss was like half dark, half light. So I'm like, should I be scared? And I asked, but before I even went back in the bathroom, I called my mother, like, like, if your pee dog, did that mean you failed? So she was like, no, it don't mean that. And I was like, oh, all right. So that's giving me a little bit of hope. But then, okay, so I gave her the container, and she gave me my paper or whatever. But I was mad, and that was that, because I left, and she was like, "You good to go," and all of that. So I was mad, and yeah. But comment down below what y'all think, and let me know, like, if y'all have to do it before. Like, this is my first time, so make sure if y'all comment, let me know, like, how it turned out. Like, if you did, and like, even if you did and it went 30 days after, like, what happened, just let me know in the comments. But that was my story time, y'all. Well, I told y'all it wasn't a story time, but it just happened. So, but yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to your boy channel, because as y'all can see, I got another video probably uploaded. Oh, I gotta go back Friday to get another needle, but I might not even go. So I'm gonna go, because I don't know what the fuck this needle for anyway, because she explained it, but it still was, it was basically, what's it called, unexplainable to me, because I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Like, it was still confusing to me. But I just went along like I knew, but I didn't. But I was making sure why the fuck, what the fuck she was putting the needle in for. Because don't be sticking shit in me and don't tell me what the fuck you're sticking shit in me for. Like, the fuck, I got this big ass thing. She was like, if it bleeds, just tap it. Let me show y'all. So she was like, if it bleeds, just tap it. But that is on. But I just asked for a band-aid. Remind y'all, she never put the band-aid on my arm. I did, because I asked for a band-aid, but because I didn't feel like keep tapping it, and it kept bleeding, and I kept tapping it, and it kept bleeding. She was like, don't rub it, don't scrub it, don't do none of that. When you get in the shower, don't scrub that part of your arm, just let it air dry. Don't dry it with a towel, gotta let it air dry. So, with that being said, I'm in this video because it's over. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy is on road to 50 subscribers, and y'all can get me there. So stop playing, and give me to 50 subscribers. But I'm gonna say, like, by the end of July, just give me to 50 subscribers, because y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what it be. But yeah, y'all know the vibes. Nah, look.
Ew.